Right, just gotta see if this is working. Looks as if it is. And if it is, then we can get going with today's session of the 10th, done at pretty much 8:10 in the evening my time, which is bad. I've got to get my headset off so I can hear myself. If there's background noise, I'm sorry, that's because I've got my windows open. And having my windows open means, yes, it's a little cooler in my room as my phone goes off. But, you get to hear background noise too, which is all well and good. So, playing Bejeweled 2, because I've got nothing else to play as my phone goes off again. Damn. We've got PopCap games, of course. Classic. So, this is technically an Xbox 360 game, but it is being emulated on Xbox One. So if there's any interference, I apologise. But puzzle I've done, because if you go to the mystery modes, I've got Cognito, sorry, and you only unlock that upon beating puzzle. So I won't play puzzle, but I might try classic, action, and endless. Let's start with endless just to begin with. That way it's slight progress in that field. Then yeah, then we can move on to the stuff that I do need to do in order to unlock stuff in the game. So the whole point of the endless game is so it's endless, it doesn't have an end. So basically you can play for any amount of time basically. So effectively you can just play this. I don't know what I'm saying. I need to think about actually solving this, which isn't difficult because again it has no end, so you can actually beat this if you wanted to. But I want to see what that text was that I've just got, that message. It's funny, the fire alarm went off actually earlier, and it's like really loud when that goes off. So felt like I was going deaf sitting through this fire alarm in my room, because if it goes off you'd probably go deaf on the stream because it's loud as shit, like really loud. But yeah, I don't even know how they make it so loud in a place like this. But yeah, either way, it's just, that's what happens. And I thought that was something to talk about on stream. Of course, I would normally be playing better than this because I don't usually have to think about talking shit. That was not what I wanted to do. Hope the stream's going okay as well, because this is the first stream I've actually done, being in this new university accommodation I'm in. I need to have some form of confidence that I can actually do this sort of stuff. So hence why I'm doing like a chill game that doesn't require much in terms of effort of streaming, I guess you can say. But yeah, I might need to check on stuff, you never know. I'm hearing noises as well. Sounds like a tap or something. Could be the tap, I don't know. Just listening to it and it's just... Maybe I should not have listened to videos about true horror stories and all that earlier. Right, so that goes there. You'll get the gist of what is going on in the game just by watching this sort of stuff. But the whole idea is that the classic game, you just have to, you can run out of moves in the classic game, and the action is just the classic game but timed. So you have a time limit to do stuff, which kind of sucks because when you're working under pressure it's not too good, especially in a live stream circumstance where you need to be talking and all that. You might not really be able to interact and such if there's like a priority, shall we say, in what you need to do. So as you see, because I'm at level 32, stuff is sort of accumulating very slowly. I might only do one level of this actually, thinking about it. Then I'll move on to like the classic game or something, because look at how slow that bar's moving. You have to get to like level 200 or something, which is just fucking ridiculous. Apparently you have to put in like 200 hours or something into the game just to do that, which comes from, I guess, 200 hours of playtime. I don't have that right now, at least. You know, this is something that you just play every once in a while. I just thought I wanted to play this, and here we go. You know, this is when I first moved into this place I'm in now. So it's all about thinking so many moves ahead, something like this. Oh, we can make a hypercube here, we'll see that. So 3 is what you need to get normally. Then 4 gives you these sort of gems which explode, as you've seen. And getting 5, if you're lucky enough to do that, gives these hypercubes that sort of destroy all of the same colour. In case anyone out there doesn't understand how that mechanic works. And I'm fairly sure you cannot get anything greater than 6. So, I don't know, maybe that's an investigation right there. Someone investigates if you can actually get like 6 of these in a row. And it actually does something. But I doubt that's possible. I might have to use one of those though. Those hypercubes. Because I'm not seeing many. I mean, you could move that up, but then that blows it up, so I don't really want to be doing that. So I'm trying to do as many moves as I can without using the hypercube. I might have to. I'll get rid of the silvers. Okay, so now I can blow that up.
Excellent.
I like the voice in this game too, it's awesome. Excellent. Still need to do like an achievement in this way. Gotta, you know, get a combo of like 8 or something. I think if you look at my achievements, no, the stats in game, it says like you've got 7, like a 7 combo, not an 8 combo, which is just like so close but so far away, which sucks. But a lot of these achievements in the game like this is just do the stuff in the game and play it for so many hours or whatever. Just takes a lot of time to do. It's not difficult, it's just you have to get used to what's going on. I'll blow that up. Oh, I didn't realise that would do that. Well, that kind of messed up my move strategy a little bit. So if I move that... oh yeah, this happens too. I get stuck with moves sometimes. So someone might, you know, blare out a move or whatever that I can make like that, and I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't notice it. I like this soundtrack as well. Reminds me of like the background music in a top 5s video or something. Just so awesome. Oh god, I'm stuck with doing moves at like the top of the screen. It's never good to do stuff like that, because that's how you run out of moves. Is playing the top of the board. You don't want to be doing that. From experience at least, that's how you end up failing. I need to be dealing with more stuff lower down. But the cards are not in my favour right now, sad to say. Well, the game was nice enough to try and blow a hole up there, but did that actually help? Damn, all these FUDs and that as well. If that, I know that's going to get picked up in the audio, so I apologise for that. Oh, of course, up here, I just about noticed that. Damn, we are really not getting any moves, are we? We need some hypercube action or something. Just to be able to get somewhere. Damn. I have to do like that. I could do some yellows. Cause an explosion down there, possibly. Doesn't look as if we'll be getting anything down there anytime soon, though. Oh wait, here we go, we can do that.
Excellent.
Excellent. That voice though. Yeah, that's something that I kind of wanted to do. So now you can start making some moves down, you know, lower in the boards, which is kind of what you want. So it's all about like strategy and stuff like that. Can't say I've really covered a puzzle strategy game on the 10th before, so thought it'd be a little something different to mix things up, as opposed to like the first person shooters and that, which I would usually love to cover. But first person shooters just get a bit boring after a while. They just do the same old thing. For instance, Destiny 2, pretty much the same as Destiny 1, and I really don't have the motivation to be playing that. Plus I've already played Destiny 2 on the 10th, so there's no point in covering it again. You know, it's just going to be the same old shit that you end up doing. There's really no point in droning on about it, you know. It's just something that you do and then you have to get past it. And just hope the next thing comes out that's substantially better. But I can't say this is substantially better than anything, because it's more about thinking and stuff. And again, I'm in one of these situations, my mind's not giving me any moves, so the game has to tell you moves, which is bad when the game has to tell you what to do. You might think I suck at this, and that's kind of true, but I've only just got back into this sort of game within the past few days or so. There's no excuses though, is there? In the world of gaming, there are no excuses. You have to be a global elite every second. Okay, we can move that over at least. Oh, we did it. Awesome. Took me like 10 minutes to do, just to get past one part. But yeah, you get the idea. That's pretty much the endless game, and it saves your progress too. So at level, out of 280 odd levels, I got to like level 30 and still going. So let's shift things up a little bit, or down, or whatever the case might be. Let's try the classic mode out. As you can happily see there at the bottom, the sort of score is actually going up substantially higher than the endless mode. You get more points for doing stuff. But you have to be careful of running out of moves and such, which can happen. It's weird. I mean, even like this clicking sound. So I am a little bit concerned about that. So shift that up, shift that over maybe. Oh, I could have done that up and down. Perhaps that would have worked a little bit better. Don't say I've shafted myself already. Oh, here, of course. I saw that.
Level complete.
That was the last move I needed to do too. And I ended up missing it. Get ready. That shifts down. I didn't think it would shift down that much though. It's like an achievement to generate like 10,000 of those cubes. Oh, I blew it up really. I didn't want to do that. That's the only problem with me. I always seem to blow those hypercubes up when I don't want to. Which is very ass, because you don't want to blow them up. They're actually very, very helpful. But apparently I end up destroying them. Which, success. But yeah, I think the furthest I got to in this mode that I'm playing is like level 9 or something. Fortunately, you'll get like stats on your progress and all that. So you can at least keep tabs of where you're at in terms of progress and all that. But as you see, I'm playing quite close to the top of the board, which is very risky. Told you. When you play the top of the board, it's very risky. So as you see, I'm 184,000th in the world. It took me 20 minutes to get to level 9 where I eventually got stuck. And that's the stats there. Got a cascade of 7, played for 13 hours total. Solved 80 puzzles. Generated 727 power cubes with 41 hypercubes. And they're supposed to be like, I don't know, way over 10 times that amount. Both in each power cube and hypercube sense. So let me try the action mode to finish things off for today. I know it's going to be a very short session at the 10th. However, it is like 26 past 8 in the evening my time. And I have left this relatively late. But I don't know, I just didn't feel like doing a live stream, you know. As someone who's looking for a Fortnite looking for group. It's bound to be someone that I've friended from Destiny stuff. Not that I actually care to play Destiny anymore. It's like I want to play it, but then I always say I've got nothing to do in the game. Which is my attitude towards it. And when that's your attitude, the game can't really do much to entice you to keep playing, you know. I think you can run out of moves in the endless game. No, not the endless game. The action mode. Although you run the risk of running out of time more than anything. So yeah, you need to be pretty quick on your feet with these moves. And I think the time slowly begins to... the amount it decreases by goes up. The more time that you waste. It gets really bad. I think you're only supposed to get to like level 8 in this or something, but I can never get there because I think it just is a little bit too fast paced for me. Although, as they say, practice makes perfect, so the only way you'll get to the higher levels in the game is to practice the fuck out of the game and understand all its complex intricacies and all that. Intricacies, or whatever the word is. Basically know the ins and outs of the game. That's how people get like pro at it. So you have to be able to visualize all these moves ahead of time. So, you know, it's like the risk of if one move's better than another for a given situation at least. Again, playing the top of the board is not very good because there's the potential that you run out of moves, which is something that you don't want. Damn, all this thumping and that. I hope it's not too bad on the stream archive. Fuck it, I'll get the yellows. It was a pretty shit move to make, but you know, I thought I had to do something there. Get ready. So yeah, I will have to get to that text soon that I've mentioned. But I think I'll either succeed in this or fail at it first before I do anything personal. Plus I've been thinking about doing something for Halloween too, which is only really relevant for the stream right now. And streaming on this channel usually gets like 0 viewers, so that's awesome. Meaning I can talk about shit and get away with it. I'm gonna have to... Yeah, it's telling me to use the hypercube there. That's not good when the game tells you to use the hypercube. And it kind of... You can get combos like that, but if you can't act on them quickly, like me, for instance, in this case, then it kind of sucks ass. Because then you're just wasting more and more time, which doesn't help at all. Preferably, I want to get that orange. And when your mind blanks out like this, it's like the worst time for it to happen. So yeah, that's pretty much the premise of the game. In this version, you have to work against a timer. And if you lose against a timer, then that's it. Fortunately, there's not that many levels you have to sit through, but it gets more and more difficult if you see the timers just going down faster and faster. And I'm not really finding the necessary moves to generate a lot of points to counter that. It's all pretty much safe moves and all that. See, I kind of shafted myself there. It's not like the doubles help you or anything. So yeah, this is pretty much the situation that I always fall in. So it looks if it goes well, but then I'll run out of possibilities. So I have to get lucky, basically. It's the only way I ever get out of situations. So look at how fast it's going down. So the point replacement ratio is actually quite high. Saying why you need to make those hypercubes and all that. So it's like you get a jail free card or whatever when you need it. It's a shame I never really have them to hand. Oh well, it doesn't matter though, I'm going to fail. There's no way I'm going to generate enough points needed to succeed against this level of difficulty. Especially when I'm running out of moves to make. I'm not seeing anything. Right, there's one here. There's a move. That's a move. Oh, I was going to make a move there and yeah, I got shafted. I'll probably be able to find a move later, but nope, I was not seeing anything there, sad to say. So you see that the first I got was level 5. It took me 12 minutes to do. It's 44,000th, but still nowhere near the level 8 or whatever it is that you need to be able to beat. So I would say this is a very, very short session of the 10th today. I only played 3 modes and that's it. But it is kind of a pain in the ass to do this, because if you look at the achievements, you see that you got to do 17 classic levels, 8 action levels, 280 in the endless mode, then the modes for getting these achievements, then basically unlock everything, and 1,000 hypercubes, 10,000 power cubes, and a ×8 cascade, which you've seen I've only managed to get a 7 cascades. Other than that though, yeah, there's the original Halo games that are backwards compatible on Xbox One now. Other than that though, yeah, I'm done with Bejeweled 2. It's a very, very short session of the 10th today. I was hoping that I can get some GameCube stuff, so I can play GameCube games on stream, more so on my main channel, which I haven't really said anything about that, but I don't have everything yet. I only had a controller come earlier today. I can't even tell if it works because I need a video cable, which hasn't arrived yet. But yeah, other than that, I think that should be everything for the 10th for today. It's a very short stream, but this is what happens when I don't have any ideas. So thank you for watching everyone, and see you later for whatever it is I decide to do.